You are able to customize your shop with cauldrons, shelves, wallpaper, flooring, and more in the released version. Thank you for joining me for 2022 October Next Fest. We're playing Potionomics. My dearest Sylvia, greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this a land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit, unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck, although what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead. Which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Dearly departed, Oswald. Sylvia. Please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are a lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person, or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property. Only smart and beautiful people with great taste play Potionomics. This is my inheritance. I would have been better off living in my parents' basement. It's bad enough that the shop is in disrepair, but did I have to be saddled with Oswald's unpaid debts too? I thought this was going to be my lucky break. Instead, I'm stuck cleaning up his mess. Let's not speak ill of the dead now. Your uncle, I'm sure he'd do a lot of things differently, but he was a fine man, and he only wanted the best for you. Easy for you to say. He probably gave you all the mice you could eat. Preposterous. I wasn't some lowly pet. I was his business partner, the brains of his whole operation. This operation that's currently insolvent? Is that the operation you mean? There were unforeseen challenges. But now you're here, and between us, we have everything we need to turn this place around. I guess I do know my way around a cauldron. And I have the business acumen you'll need if you're going to make your potions profitable. The sun's coming up, so we should get started. You know what they say, the early bird catches the operating profit. I compel you to buy Potionomics. Is it working? Next Fest one day. Next Fest is in full swing. Thank you for taking the time to try Potionomics. Have fun. Wishlist on Steam, and it releases on October 17th. Oh, it's not that far off. Well, let's see if we like it, huh? Ah, a beautiful morning. Now the real work can begin. Begin. First thing first, we need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and start brewing. Where is our cauldron? Oh. During the sneak peek of Potionomics, please tell your friends about it. Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. We're in luck. Those ingredients are just what we need to craft some mana potions. Oh, do tell. Haven't learned the basics yet. Every magical ingredient contains magamins, an arcane essence needed to create viable potions. The specific combination of magamins that will determine what kind of potion you'll create. To make the mana potion, you'll need a roughly equal quantity of green and yellow magamins. Let me put those ingredients in the cauldron and we can check the ratio. Stop, blah. I'm just gonna drink my tea. Hi, I have tea. It's very good. Let me put these ingredients in the cauldron and we can check the ratios before we commit to the brew. Balance of magamins is too unstable. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Sorry if I'm not. Magamons? Brew. Balance is perfect. Potion game. I start the creation process. The ratio looks perfect. This will make 3 minor mana potions of high quality. I'll set the cauldron to brew. Looks good. Now we just have to give the cauldron some time to do its thing. I know just what to do while we wait. Your potions will be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. These old potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on the shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. Good. Now when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should have mentioned, the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in some better ones later. Okay, cauldron is bubbling, potions are shelved. What next? And could the answer be breakfast? We're ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. The final Potionomics summary will include 20 unique craftable potions and more than 100 ingredients. My first shift. I hope I'm ready for this. You are. You must be. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. I find her adorably cute. Like, there's something wholesome and winsome about her. Okay. Haggling. It's the art of negotiating with the customer in order to get the highest possible sum for your potion. Interest is the key to raising the price of a potion. As you increase a customer's interest, you will also increase the perceived value of the potion. But keep a close watch on your customer's patience. If their patience reaches 0, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster. Of course, customers have strategies of their own. Among other tactics, they'll try to inflict stress upon you. The more stressed you are, the more problems you'll have. Got all this? Just remember, raise their interest without burning through all their patience. Ah, here comes one now. You've got this. Great to see you. I mean it. I love it. Let's talk money. Set them up. Made an excellent selection. Wow, nice. Now that I have their attention, I can reel them in. There's no better potion for you. I see what you're getting at. That's all I have for now. Gotta brace myself for their turn. Come at me. Okay, let's see what the customer has to say. When I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. Oh, that's going to keep me up tonight. Good thing. I guess I can finish up this deal now. Do we have a deal? I'm sort of feeling it, yeah. Can't wait to try it out. Thanks for your business. Come on up. Such a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Saffron. I'm fascinated by how quickly this town is growing. At this rate, it might encroach upon my forest home soon. You live in the forest? I do. I'm a carpenter by trade and mostly self-sufficient. But brewing potions is a special skill and one that I lack. Would you care to sell me this? Gentlemen, I want to make a deal with you. That was just about worth the trip. Take it or leave it. Thank you, I'm quite happy with this. I have no idea. Take care. Can I help you? Greetings, tuskless one. I am Muktuk. Like you, I am an artisan, newly arrived upon these shores. I'm eager to test your wares, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. And yet I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Yeah, my cauldron's seen better days, but the chewing gum seems to be holding it together so far. You must visit my stall in the marketplace to discuss an upgrade. But for now, commerce. I need a different approach. Real man. I want to make a deal with you. It is intriguing, to be sure. Let's just close the deal. No refunds. Thanks, come again. That's all of them for now. What did you think, Owl? Not too shabby, right? For the first effort, that went well, but I have notes. Of course you do. You'll find there are times when your usual tactics aren't working, when you don't like any of your options. When that happens, don't be afraid to take a breath, dig deep, and take a mental mulligan. You learn something new. That's not bad advice, actually. I look forward to seeing you put it to use. Why don't you take a breather? I'll holler when the cauldron is done brewing. I compel you to buy Potionomics. Is it working? I think I could get the hang of all this. Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here. Sure I can. I live here. Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did you? I was saving that for later. I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I just inherited this place. Ah, just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you use to make potions. You should kick some business my way. Sure thing, I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long. And now when it's time to buy, you'll think of me. Win. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle. You've learned something new. Plant the seed. You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop? It's hard to miss. Just outside. And look up. I look forward to doing business. Once I'm up and running, I'll need ingredients pretty regularly. I guess I'll see you around then. Unless that weird mildew gets you first. What do you call a magic owl? Houdini. Good job on your first haggles. Your potions aren't quite ready. Why don't you travel and visit some of the new vendors you met? Who knows? You might learn a thing or two and foster some relationships. Quinn runs an ingredient shop. Purchase ingredients to give as gifts. And remember, everyone. What the husband said. It was too fast. Okay, Quinn's ingredient boutique. We meet again. I'm actually... This is pretty cute if you think about it. Watch your fingers. Let's see how much one... that one's fresh, I'm pretty sure. 3. Ooh, interesting choice. 3 by... Get the unicorn. Why is the unicorn horn so cheap? Gore! River calamari. This small freshwater squid makes its home in the forest, rivers, and lakes. Ethically sourced by the Pier of Heart. Alright, we'll go for this as well. Rotfly larvae, grown in the freshest corpse for that plump, juicy quality. This dormant bulb protects the developing flower within. The most basics of the slimes can be found throughout the forest and occasionally in Rafta's basements. Looking for a reliable source of magic? Dig no further. Okay, the puns are pretty majestic. Go here. And how about that? I did a thing. Hoot hoot. You're welcome here. Oh, I can't. Spend some time together to strengthen your relationship and lower some stress. Interesting. Go in peace. There she is. We don't know any of these other people, so we're just gonna return home. How do I go home? Bravo. I'm a little confused on how do I go home. You have to give some ingredients to your fellow vendors in order to show your appreciation. Different people like different ingredients, so try to find out what they might prefer. Presents? I do like them, yes. This gift really tickles my whiskers. I can make time for a fellow artist. Why, hello there, potion seller. Are your potions strong? Rafta is indeed strange and delightful. Do you not find it so? In all my many travels, I have seen no place like it. You've traveled a lot, then? I have, but that is not so unusual for a walrus. Those of us who seek excellence, who pursue mastery in our chosen field, must undertake a great pilgrimage, and mine has brought me here. I don't know much about walrus culture. Then I should be glad to teach you. My homeland is a remote place marked by its harsh climate. We are welcoming of outsiders, yet receive few visitors. And so we take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest out into the larger world as emissaries, pilgrims. We travelers are charged with a great and holy purpose. We are meant to spread our expertise far and wide, to dedicate ourselves to service in foreign lands as a path to self-improvement and enlightenment. Some of us have devoted ourselves to medicine, and some of us philosophy. While others have created artworks of such indescribable beauty, you would weep to look upon them. And that's why you're here, to share your artistic talent? You are correct. My pilgrimage has brought me to Rafta shores, and here I shall remain until I have created a masterpiece. But to create something more remarkable than the land itself, this will be a challenge. People will tell you that Rafta is a wild place, chaotic. But in fact, the opposite is true, for this island was built with intention. It was shaped by the hand of a powerful witch. Maven carved out the mountains, she charted the course of the rivers, the very flora and fauna have their origins in her lab. She had the right idea. I see the appeal of having a whole island to play with. I do as well, for the grander the canvas, the greater the impact. This, then, is what Rafta means to me. It is a living artwork. Upon its every surface, I see the mark of its maker. I like a guy who knows what he likes. You're very passionate, aren't you? Oh, I cannot hide my enthusiasm for such topics, but I think I should not try. Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It's not diminished when it is shared. You have learned something new. I'll try to remember that when I'm back at the shop. Routine can make it difficult, I know, but we must do all we can to muster enthusiasm for the beauty that is all around us. And this is what travel teaches us in the end, to look around with hungry eyes, to truly see a place, and to find joy in all that is different and strange and new. Now that you're back, we can bottle the new potions and sell them in the next shift. Head on over to the cauldron and prepare the potions for sale. They are done cooking. I'll bottle them up. So these should be high quality potions. Let's see. Ooh. These are very good potions considering their limitations. A cauldron that holds more ingredients will allow you to make potions of a higher tier. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today we should sell what we have at the best price we can get. How do I know? Oh. Alright. Back in you go. Brew 2. Get those potions solved, then we can open for the afternoon. There we go. When haggling, remember to use the new tips you've picked up. Applying what you've learned will be critical to coming out ahead. So, out of curiosity, how do I know how long something will take? Look, we don't. Alright, open shop. Oh, wow! Is this an actual potion shop? I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day, and now, potions! My name's Sylvia, resident potions witch, and by resident, I mean I literally live here. I'm hero in training. I'm going off on an adventure, and I'm going to need your strongest potion. You've never seen a better potion. Oh, I gotta have it. Run! You're a lifesaver, Sylvia. Greetings and salutations. It is I, Baptiste. As Guildmaster for the local chapter of the Heroes Guild, it's my duty and my privilege to welcome you to Rafta. Thanks for saving me a trip. I figured I'd drop in on the guild soon. Where I come from, heroes really like their potions. It's doubly true here, on the edge of civilization. My heroes rely on potions to survive the monster-infested wilderness outside our town's borders. What are you asking for this lovely little dollop? You choose a good one. You've never seen a better potion. No refunds. Ah, happiness. I like how it feels. Hi, Sylvia, right? Welcome to our up-and-coming little town. I'm Nuna, founder and sole proprietor of Rafta's newest, best, boldest marketing agency. I don't know much about marketing. I thought I'd just leave myself a bunch of fake reviews. We can do better than that. Let me know if you need help getting your message out there. I can show you how to cut through the noise of a crowded marketplace. But I'm not just here to give you my pitch. This potion caught my eye. That one's a winner. Take it or leave it. I will cherish it forever until I drink it and it's gone, I mean. Thanks for your business. And that's all of them for now. Glamorous life of a potions witch. It's not quite as I pictured it. Well, what do we have here? Hi, I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you? Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm your competition. What? Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. Or is your shop supposed to look like this? I know the place could use some work, but don't count me out just yet. I'm new to all this. But I'm already getting the hang of it. You think so, do you? Well, think again. Rafta is a strange island teeming with magic and mystery. There's a hearty demand for potions here. But the market is volatile, and demand can change quick as the weather. And just when you think you've got your footing, this place will throw a curve your way. Now, personally, I know a thing or two about curves, but you... Don't worry about me, Roxanne. I can handle a bit of toil and trouble. So why don't you leave me to my business and go mind your own? If you insist, but I warn you, as of today, putting you out of business is my business. And business is looking very good. Can you believe her? The nerve! Are you really so surprised? It's nice that you met some friendly vendors earlier today, but don't let that fool you. Business is all about competition. You won't make it very far if you're afraid of ruffling feathers. Who said I was afraid? I'm not backing down. Not for Roxanne and not for any other opponents waiting in the wings. I don't expect to be the only potion shop in town, but mark my words, Owl. I'm going to be the best one. When you put it like that, my girl, I find it easy to believe you. In that case, what are we waiting for? Come on, Owl, let's get to work. Alright, and that is the end of our demo. Thanks for keeping me company. I'll keep an eye on it and see where we get.